Hey everyone, it's Amy here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. I know this is on like the tail end of the VIB Rouge week, but I figured better late than never. So today is the last day, I believe, for VIB Rouge members to get 15% off, and then I believe tomorrow starts VIB and then Beauty Insiders as well. So I will leave all that information down below as far as the dates and the codes and things like that I can find. But I was going to go ahead and just share with you guys some of my recommendations for some of my favorite items that I've been loving since probably the last VIB sale, which was back in November. Now take this recommendation list with a grain of salt as far as Sephora goes, because sometimes you can get a better deal directly from the brand's website or other websites, things like that. Like Tarte just had 30% off Friends and Family, which is clearly better than 15 or 10% off at Sephora. So go ahead and keep that in mind. I would definitely just do a Google search if you're interested in any of these items and look it up and see if you can get a better deal anywhere else. And then I do have a couple items in here that I think probably getting it at Sephora is your best bet to at least get some money off, because they are high end and probably don't go on sale as often. So let's go ahead and jump right in, and I will just share with you guys all the items I've been loving for maybe the last 6 months from Sephora. So the first item is the new Giorgio Armani Power Fabric Foundation, and this says it's a long wear high cover foundation. Now I've gone ahead and done a full review on this guy, and I love this foundation. I'd say it's a high medium coverage. It's buildable. It has a really nice semi-matte finish. I think it just looks really natural and beautiful on the skin. It wears really well for my combination to oily skin. So I would definitely try this out. Go in stores, get a sample, since it is really expensive if you want to try it out first, but I would definitely recommend this. I really enjoy it. Every time I wear it, it just looks really beautiful on the skin. So I love this. Another high-end item, which would be really great to get while you can at Sephora, these are the Dior Nude Air Illuminators. Now I have the Glowing Gardens one. The one I happen to grab is Glowing Nude. I do have the Glowing Pink one as well. These are my holy grail highlighters. I love them. They're a baked gelée formula. They just look absolutely beautiful on the skin. They're kind of a foiled finish, but yet they melt into the skin. They look absolutely beautiful, and Dior came out with 4 new shades, I believe. The pink one is very similar to the glowing pink shade, but they finally did come out with some other shades. But definitely, if you were on the hunt for finding the Glowing Gardens ones last year, this is your opportunity to go ahead and get some similar shades in the new 4 shades that came out. So definitely would recommend these, and definitely get some money off while you can, because these are really expensive. Another highlighter, which I believe is still available at the moment, is the Becca Limited Edition Amethyst shade. I love the Becca highlighters. They're gorgeous. Now, I still love my Dior ones better. They are a very different formula. Becca is very powdery, and it's got really high pigment, and it looks beautiful on the skin. Dior has more of that baked gelée formula, but these are some really nice runners up. And I love this amethyst shade. It's a perfect combination of pink and purple and icy white undertones. Really beautiful. Would recommend any of the Becca highlighters, but definitely limited edition while you can get Becca Amethyst. But like I said, I know Becca has their own sales as well, so definitely check those out, because you might be able to get a better deal. A setting powder that I've been absolutely loving since the second I got it is the Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder. This stuff is awesome, and I have the shade Translucent Light. I believe they do come in a darker shade as well, more of a tan deep shade, but I love this powder. This is the most finely milled, soft, lightweight formula you're ever going to find. A lot of people love the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I do like that as well, but this is even more finely milled and even softer and lighter feeling than that, if you could imagine it. But this stuff is amazing. It sets everything really well. It doesn't give you a super duper dry matte look, but yet it's not luminous or anything like that. It's just the perfect setting powder. I love it. Baking, setting underneath the eyes, cleaning up contour, setting your whole face. It's just a really great formula. Highly would recommend. Again, check Cover FX. They also go on sale as well, usually with 25 to 30% off. So definitely check them out. I would highly recommend this powder. It's probably my #1 favorite powder at the moment. So next we have the new Hoola Light Bronzer. I love this bronzer. I've been obsessed with it ever since it came out. It's the same formula as the Hoola one, except for it's a lighter shade. If you guys are a fair to light skin tone, I think you're going to really like this. Now, what I do want to mention, the one I would really recommend is the new kind of Cheekathon palette. I will leave the name and the picture down below and insert it into the video, but I don't have that palette because I have Hoola Light. I have all the shades in that palette, so it's not necessary for me to get it, but I would definitely recommend that palette. if you're looking for a bunch of different shades from Benefit that you don't have already, definitely would recommend that 6-pan palette. It's a really great bang for your buck. You can get it at a discount and you get a whole slew of full sizes. It's awesome. A powder foundation that I've been loving since the second I got to try it. I actually tried it off Octoly, complimentary as an influencer, to give you guys my honest opinion, which I did a while ago in some type of video. Can't remember if it was a favorites video or a haul or something, but I love this Wanderlust powder foundation. I have the shade Fair, and it does have this really nice flap on it. And then here's what the powder foundation looks like. This is so soft, really nice and thin, and it feels really lightweight, yet it is so buildable. I mean, this is easily a really nice high medium coverage powder foundation, and that is really hard to find. The one that comes to mind that's really high coverage is the It Cosmetics Illumination Celebration Foundation, or just the Celebration foundations. Those are really, really high coverage, and that kind of can feel a little cakey sometimes, or just a little heavy on the skin. This one is really high coverage, not quite as high coverage, but yet it feels really, really lightweight, and it's really buildable and never gets cakey. If you have mature skin, or if you're just quick on the go and want something easy, but to even out your skin tone, give you a little bit of color and life to your skin, I would highly recommend this. I have not been able to stop using this. It's great as a setting powder, or like I said, you can really build it up, and it makes a really, really great lightweight foundation. I love this. Next, I have my favorite liquid lipsticks of life now. These are the Makeup Forever liquid lipsticks, and the one I do have on right now is shade 101. This is by far the most comfortable formula ever. It's lightweight. You don't even feel it on your lips. It doesn't crack. They have beautiful shades of nudes right now, a couple little pinks and a darker brown, and I believe they're going to be coming out with more shades later this year, and I cannot wait, because definitely my favorite formula. The only downside is you do get a really, really small amount. I think it's like 0.08 fluid ounces for like $20-something, but seriously, the most comfortable formula ever. So for me, it's totally worth it. Then I have two lipsticks, and the first one is the Hourglass Lip Stilos. I have a couple of these. The shade I have right here is Creator, which is kind of a pinky shade, just to show you guys. I love these. Yes, they are totally worth the hype because they are uber expensive, like so expensive, but so comfortable. They're not quite as opaque as a lipstick, but they're not sheer. They do give you some color on the lips. They are glossy. They have a sheen to them. They're really, really comfortable. They're not super long wearing like a liquid lipstick would be. You know, you got a couple hours, especially if you're drinking, anything like that, or eating, but they're so easy to apply with the little shape of the actual applicator, and you draw it on, and it's so easy to do and comfortable. Definitely would recommend these because they're super expensive, so definitely get them at a discount if you can. So then the last lipstick that I have been loving is the new Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. I think these are like the new Quench Rainforest of the Sea lipsticks or something like that, but these are really comfortable. They are hydrating, they are super soft on the lips, they're very opaque, they do have a matte finish, and they are more of like nudie mauve, reds, purples in the collection. There's not a lot of bright, vibrant colors. Maybe they'll come out with more in the summertime, but these are really, really comfortable. And so the shade that I've been wearing a ton is called Salt Life. And this is just a really nice, perfect mauve nude, and it's a mauve with a really strong purple to gray undertone. And so I really love these. I have one other shade in kind of a nude shade, maybe like Beach Bum or Rum Punch or something like that. Really, really comfortable. I love these. These are very similar to the Lip Stilos, except for more of a matte version, but they remind me so much of them. They're creamy. They're really hydrating and comfortable to wear. So I would definitely recommend these. If you don't want to splurge on the Lip Stilos, maybe try these out, but again, they don't have quite the color selection. The Lip Stilos come in all of these beautiful, beautiful colors, brights, darks, everything in between, whereas these are more mauves and nudes, but I would definitely recommend both. The next one is the Hourglass Vanishing Stick Foundation. I have the shade Vanilla, and then I do have a darker tan shade. These are awesome. I typically don't like stick foundations. I find I get really oily with them, or they just kind of fall off the face and don't wear very well throughout the day. This is awesome. It is high coverage, like very full coverage, beautiful finish. The only downside is make sure you exfoliate your skin or you're very hydrated. If you're very, very dry or have dry patches, this is going to cling to it. So either make sure you take care of your skin and use the appropriate primers and moisturizers, or this is better suited for people with combination oily skin. It's comfortable. It gives you a really nice natural finish. It's not super matte, but yet it's not luminous or anything like that. It gives you a really beautiful finish. and I love the way my skin looks with it, and it's comfortable, and I've been wearing this since last summer, and it did really well in the heat for me as well with combination to oily skin. So I love this. So the last recommendation I have is a blush palette, just because I think this is a good palette if you want to try a variety of shades from NARS. This is the NARS Narcissus Unfiltered 2 palette. They also have the unfiltered one, which has some more darker colors and some brighter orange and purples. This is more of the lighter version that has some lighter peaches and pinks. And so I really like this because you get a wide variety of shades and colors to try. Very soft. They're very, very buildable, which I like. It's not like wham, bam, color on your skin right off the bat and then you have to have trouble blending it out. This is really nice and buildable. They're soft, they're powdery, so I really like this. This is a really nice palette to have if you want to try out a bunch of different colors from NARS. So I would definitely recommend that, especially if you can get it on sale as well. So those are all of my Sephora VIB sale recommendations. Again, check online, check other stores and all that if you can get better deals, but overall, these are the products I've been loving the last couple months from Sephora and would definitely recommend. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below what you'll be picking up from the Sephora sale if you are. I would love to hear what products you guys are going to be getting. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys very soon.